Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Right now we are gonna have a little look at the Switch 2 eShop. This is my first time opening the eShop on the Switch 2 and I am very excited to see what kind of optimizations they have made compared to the Switch 1, because I really hope it doesn't run as poorly as it did on the Switch 1. If it does, run. Please run. It was so bad before. Okay, my controllers are not connected, or at least this controller was not connected for some reason. Okay. Switch to eShop. Here we go. And I am me. I'm gonna use mouse mode this time, just because it would be fun to try. Okay, enter your PIN or sign into your Nintendo account. Am I not signed in already? I thought I signed in. Alright, that's fair. Oh, let's get the lights on here. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay. Sign in with a QR code. Sadly, I'm gonna need to use my phone, which I am currently using as a camera, so be right back. Okay, wow, this already looks completely different to how the original eShop was. We got dark theme on the eShop. Just that alone is amazing. Okay, and mouse mode. Okay, I can either kind of drag like I'm holding something with a mouse, or I can use the stick right here in order to scroll up and down. Yeah, scrolling with the stick feels pretty nice, even in mouse mode. Mario Kart World. Now, the thing is, I have the code, because I bought the bundle, so I have the code for this, and I think I kind of want to add that real quick. So I'm going to redeem the code, and this, I can't really show you guys, so we'll skip right ahead just a little bit. Okay, awesome. We are in. Let's just explore this thing. Welcome tour. 109 Swedish kroner. Man, it kind of sucks that they are charging for a pack-in title like this, but I think I might get it. I just wanna be able to explore it. Maybe make a video, trying it out. It feels like it should be free, but you know, what can you do about it? Let's add it to the wish list. Sure. Fast Fusion. This game looks really cool. Okay. Oh wait, can I? For some reason, I can't actually use mouse mode to. That's loud. Stop. Come on. Okay, I can't seem to scroll through the images in mouse mode. This seems like an oversight. Huh. Why can't I actually do that? Oh wait. Oh, I can click L and R. That doesn't feel too good though. I wish I could just press the images or like scroll kind of like you can here. That feels like something that might come in a future update. But right now, it's not really something we can do. Interesting. Okay. We have figured out a way that Nintendo could improve their game, potentially. Not their game, their eShop. However, okay. For you. Oh, there's a For You section? That's amazing. How to use game recommendations. Game recommendations? Man, they've actually made the eShop usable. Oh, I love that. That's like worth the price of the Switch 2 right there. And, okay.
The land of
Yeah, we got this Illusion Island. Cool. Owlboy. Snake Pass, I played that on PC. Yeah, I would like to play this at some point. Music Lucky's Tale looks pretty fun. WarioWare Get It Together looks way too expensive for what it is. I hadn't time. Good game. Yeah, these are some actually really solid titles that a lot of them I would like to play. Snake Pass, that's a good price for it actually. If you haven't played it, I can recommend it. It's a very fun title. Like interesting platformer kind of game. Yooka-Laylee? Yeah, I haven't played that one, but I played the original. I think this is the 2D platformer version, right? Yeah, it looks like it. This is gonna be. This is hard to get used to. I feel like I should be able to click the images. Like, I mean, if it was Steam or something, I could just do that. Having to press the R and L parts, it feels wrong. I hope that's something they fix in mouse mode. I mean, obviously, you don't have to use mouse mode. Oh, we got wishlist right here. That feels really good. I like that. Just having like quicker access to your wish list feels really great. And here you can see what I have on my wish list. This will be expanded quite a bit in the future with new Switch 2 games. What do we have here? Highlights. I mean, one thing I can say here, this feels so much more fluid than the Switch 1 eShop. No more waiting like 5 seconds, 10 seconds for a page to load. You just click something and you're there. And that feels great. That feels really nice. God, the Switch 1 eShop was just absolutely awful. But this feels good. Let's look at the charts. Okay. Oh, we got separate charts for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Interesting. So these are... Okay, no, we also got things like Deltarune, which I guess is a Switch 1 game, but it has a Switch 2 version as well. Okay. I'm interested in that. I might play that one on PC, because I think it's on... I think I heard it's on Game Pass. So I might not get on the Switch, but we'll see. That price is really high. It's an old game. It's like a 6 or 7... Is it 8 years old now? It's an old game, and... I mean, you have the upgrade pack, which is nice at least. But seeing such a high amount for such an old game feels wrong. Like, you could get The Witcher 3. I've seen it for $3 or something on the like Steam. And yet Nintendo charges such high prices even for their older games. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. It's sad. But maybe that will change at some point. I don't fucking think so, though. Okay, Switch games. We're all familiar with these. That's not too exciting. Let's have a look at the current offers. Has this changed at all? Filter by popularity. That's good. You can actually filter things. Price, high to low. Price, low to high. Could you do that on the Switch? I don't think so. Newest first. Sale ending earliest. This is great. That makes the eShop so much nicer to use. We got Doom. That is a very good game. I wonder if games like Doom will get updates for the Switch too. Like, imagine getting mouse mode and like higher frame rates and things for Doom. That would make it actually pretty appealing to play here. I've played it on PC because I'm a bit of a PC gamer, but I could see it being fun to play here as well. Let's see, what else do we got? Got a lot of good games here. It feels like I'm seeing way better games than I would be on the eShop. Like, if it was on the Switch 1 eShop, I would be seeing very questionable titles that most people probably wouldn't want to play and are certainly not appropriate for children. Some games here are not appropriate for children, like Doom, but in a good way. Not in a, this game is literally just hentai kind of way. Which, what an improvement. Actual usable eShop. Love that. Now, one thing that I would like, which they haven't implemented, is a rating system. If you could actually rate games and maybe sort by how well they're rated, like you could on Steam, that would help so much. That is something that should exist. It doesn't, and I don't think Nintendo will ever make it, but maybe one day. Not available for purchase. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Was this not on the Switch? Is this coming to Switch 2? Unsupported for the Switch 2? Really? Release it. Okay, wait. So this game... Okay. We had this. It's not available for Switch 2 for some reason. I guess it's one of the incompatible games. Huh. Now you know. Good game. Played it on PC. But I guess you can play it on Switch too. Little Strays. That seems like a Stray knockoff, doesn't it? Ah. Sneaky there. Sneaky. Stray was popular, so I can see why you would want to use that, but come on, guys. Come on. At least get a name that's not so similar, maybe. Bruto. Cool. Slime Rancher. Good game. This would also be nice with mouse mode. I'm gonna be honest, like any first-person game, I think usually feels better playing with a mouse and keyboard. To be fair, I do play mostly on PC, so that's kind of what I'm used to, especially with those kinds of games. But come on, you just have more, like with a mouse, you have way more control than you could ever do with a controller. And things like, obviously, like tilt controls, like you would have in Metroid, for example, do help, but it doesn't beat the mouse. Let's see, recent releases. What do we have here? Mario Kart World, Cyberpunk, Wobbly Life. All right, sure. Never heard that one. Deltarune, that's cool. Cookie Clicker, classic. Is it something you need to have on your Switch too? Probably not. You could just play this for free on PC. But it's cool enough. Fast Fusion. We got Fortnite. That's... Oh, it's okay, Switch 2 version. I was like, that's not a new release, but fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy was on the Switch, but there's a new version. There's a lot of new games here. A lot of good games. Some suspicious games as well. We gotta have those too. That's not a new Switch 2 game, but hey, at least it's a new Switch game. And oh, another one. There's a lot of them. At least now with the charts, it seems that you won't be seeing as many of those types of games in the charts, which I am very happy about. Because I already own most of them, so I don't need to see them anymore. That's a lie, but... Okay. Nintendo Switch Online. What do we have here? Membership options. I already have my nice old individual membership. I wonder, will the Switch vouchers, Switch game vouchers, would they work on Switch 2 games? Okay, cannot be redeemed for Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games. Too bad. Maybe they'll make a new Switch 2 voucher to get the prices down a little bit, because honestly, they've just made the game so expensive. I hope there are ways to lower it in the future. I would recommend buying things maybe secondhand when you can. But, you know, it is what it is. Highlights. Yeah. Okay. In general, I feel like we've seen kind of what we need to see here. Switch 2. Feels great. Switch to eShop. Massive step above Switch 1. I think we can all agree on that. Also, just having dark theme feels so much nicer. Being able to just load pages pretty much instantly, going from one to another, feels great. The Switch one, it could play games really well. I mean, obviously it's not as strong as other consoles, but there were really, really good games on it. We had things like Breath of the Wild, crazy open worlds, Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, that takes like so much just brilliance to make that. And it's such a complicated game with crazy mechanics. And yet the eShop barely worked. So it feels great to see that that's changed, that now we actually have a good eShop that you will want to use, you'll want to explore, find new games, and hopefully this will just make the Switch 2 a better system. Alright, I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Okay, code has been entered and click. Oh wait, click. There we go. Mario Kart World, redeem. This could take some time. Okay, let's real quick just make sure that Mario Kart World is downloading first, cause yeah, I don't need to know about virtual game cards. I kinda got this. Successfully loaded. Okay, can I set this one to be the one to download first? Download options. Download this first. Yeah. Okay. We got it. Amazing. Now let's go back to the eShop. And okay, it's loading. What do you mean sign in? I just did this. Hold up. Did I accidentally select another account? Do you need to sign in every time? Or no, I think, was I just stupid? No, skip verification from next time on. I'm kind of stupid. All right, let's get back in the eShop. Okay, switch to setup has been completed. Now let's have a look at. Okay, I've connected the switch to. Okay, I've connected the switch to the TV. Now let's try using the grip for the Joy-Cons. Actually, this seems like a very opportune time. Nice. 1 second. Okay, still recording. Not super used to this whole thing. Let's see. View attachment guide. I get it. It's pretty simple. You can switch between styles. Yep. Update the system. All right. We got the exciting stuff right now. System updates. Who doesn't love those? Just give it a sec. Or like 2 seconds maybe. It might be a little bit of time, but not too bad. Hello? Come on. Come on, Switch, you can do it. I trust you. Update complete. Nice. Nice and done. We got the update done. All right. Begin system transfer. I guess I should do that, yeah. If you have a micro SD express memory card, please insert it. I don't. First sign into your Nintendo account. Yeah, I can do that. Just give me 1 sec. Mouse mode is really cool, but what would be even nicer if you could just use a normal mouse in order to play your games, right? At least for some kinds of games, it would be better because this just feels better in the hand than this does. It works, it does its job, but I would really like to be able to use a mouse. So I thought in this video we'd give it a try. Here's the little dongle for my mouse. I'll plug it into the Switch 2. And we'll see what happens. Can I... Okay, I cannot move the mouse cursor around with my mouse. I am pressing things and nothing's happening. but I can use the Joy-Con. Okay. That's great to know. At least with this mouse, the G502, it doesn't seem like it works. So, the more you know. Okay, I've got my Switch ready to do the transfer. Let's see how this works. Okay, so I select next here. Move the consoles close together. Okay, they are really close now. Done. Okay, please keep this console on the screen. Got it. Okay, do the following on the source Nintendo Switch. Wait, open system settings. Okay. System settings. System. Transfer. To Nintendo Switch 2. I can't believe that was there all the time. That's crazy. Close this. Oh, wait, I'm in the middle of a game. Wait, let me just. Oh, I had a checkpoint recent. Let me just run back to the checkpoint in Metroid real quick. Gotta make sure to save the game. This is important. Okay. There we go. Save. Do you want to save? Yes, I do. Nice. Great. Game has been saved. I'm getting replenished with energy. Not bad. Okay. Let's close you down. And start the transfer. This is exciting! Let's go! Transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. Next. Okay. Make sure they're nearby. Done. How long does this take, do you think? Does it have to like send over all the game data and stuff? Before starting system transfer, please note the data for all users in this console will be sent to the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Yeah, that sounds cool. Be good. Oh, wait. Users that are not linked to a Nintendo account will be transferred to the Nintendo Switch 2 console and removed from this console. Sure. It's fine by me. Please connect an AC adapter to start system transfer. There's an AC adapter connected. What do you mean? Do I have to use the official Nintendo one, maybe? Where is my official Switch adapter now? 1 second. Alright, found it. Okay. Things are happening. Start receiving data. Let's go. This is pretty cool. Alright, it's probably gonna take some time, so I'll see you when it's done. Alright. I've gone through the setup now, so let's see exactly how the Switch 2 compares to the Switch 1 when it comes to menus and all that. Ooh. That looks good! Oh, I like that music. That is nice. Okay! Great! Amazing. We are ready to go and everything is being downloaded. I don't actually need everything to be downloaded here. Come on, guys. We are good. Okay, we have filter, sort, groups. Great. And everything is just as it was on my Switch. Cool. Cool. This is really nice. We got game chat. I'll give that a try. Sure. I don't have anyone to chat with right now, but I mean, I'd like to open it up and just see how exactly this thing works. Oh yeah, we got the C button right here. C button. That's what a button. Welcome to game chat. Let's get everything set up and ready to go. Yeah. I got that. I consent to data processing. Yeah, sure. I guess I have to agree with that. It kind of seems like it at least. Okay, I consent. Next. Yeah. This seems like a bother. Let's not do this right now. Let's make another video for that. Okay. Controllers. Change grip order. Yeah, I've got these right now. This feels okay to hold in the hand. It's all right. I would say that, I mean, it doesn't come close to a Pro controller, right? I've got, oh yeah, right here. Got my Pro controller. If you just compare these two, the Pro controller just feels nicer. I mean, this is just like a little grip added to Joy-Con, so that makes sense. That's fair. But yeah, the Pro controller it's nice. This is obviously a Switch 1 Pro controller. I haven't gotten the Switch 2 Pro controller. I might do that at some point. We'll see. Actually, I want to see, can we do mouse mode on the menus here? Let's put these clips on. Okay, 1 and 2. And if I just... Oh! Wow, would you look at that? That's crazy. Okay, and now I can scroll with... Okay, now I'm using this one as a regular, basically Switch 1 controller, but this, I scroll with the stick, and I can, I guess, use, yeah. Just click with that. Okay, split 2. It's downloading a bunch of games. Do I really need to download all of these right now? Could I set up like the order of which things are getting downloaded? Maybe. What I really want to do is download the new Mario Kart World though. Let's start with that. Okay, actually, I think maybe what we'll do is that we'll end this video here, and I'll do some more videos where I check out the eShop and check out some other things on the console. But I feel like we've got a pretty good grip. I mean, this feels really nice. Using the mouse mode is fun. I am already enjoying this. So I really want to see how this is going to be used in different games. The Switch 2, it's awesome. It's already really fun. I mean, just the size difference, being able to hold this big thing. The screen looks so much better than the original Switch. It's really night and day. Wow, let's take a little comparison here, actually. We haven't done that yet. Switch 1, Switch 2, on the home screen. How does that look? Switch 1, come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the camera up. Turn off the lights, maybe. Okay. This one looks a bit dark at the moment. No automatic brightness. Up that brightness. Okay, full brightness on both of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. The Switch 2 is clearly much larger, and the colors just look way better. It doesn't really translate on the camera. It actually, I would say, yeah, I mean, maybe it looks a little bit better here on camera, but if you see it in real life, the colors are just way nicer. This almost feels like it could be an OLED. It's obviously not, but I mean, the HDR capabilities really help here. And just the brighter screen and everything. Wow, I was a bit worried that the LCD screen would be something I wouldn't want, that I would rather wait for an OLED, maybe, but honestly, this looks really good in my opinion. I really like that. Responsiveness, yeah, this feels great. The sticks feel really different here. For some reason, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's like more resistance on the Switch 1 controller, whereas it feels a bit smoother on the Joy-Cons. That's fascinating. Okay. Great. Great, yeah. I am really loving the Switch 2. This was obviously just a little quick first look at the system. I'll do some more deep dives and stuff later. And hopefully, if you enjoy this, maybe stick around and we'll explore more of this together. Next, I think I'll make a little video on the eShop and see how that has changed. Hopefully, it's better than it was before. Because if it's not, fuck you, Nintendo. Because if it's not, I'll be very sad. Very, very disappointed. Just like my parents are in me. See you in the next video.